1 out of 8 women are destined to develop breast cancer in their lifetime. Younger women are now also at increased risk because of toxic environmental factors. Each year, over 40,000 women succumb to death as a result of a breast cancer diagnosis, and over 330,000 are newly diagnosed. The tragedy is that so many of these lives could have been saved with very early detection from a proper breast self-exam.
Invariably, every time I'd get a mammogram, they'd say the imaging wasn't complete. I'd have to go back for what they call targeted imaging. So in November, I had 2 mammograms, and they said nothing appeared. Fast forward 3 months to the follow-up, and they said, you're full of disease, the breast must come off. It was reaching the 6-centimeter mark, so the size of a tangerine.
Even when you are consistent with your yearly mammograms, there are still 364 days of the year in which changes in your breast tissue may occur.
It's funny because after the first diagnosis, the oncologist, the gynecologist, my regular doctors, nobody explained to me how I could do it on my own, how I should feel for my breast to see if there's anything there. I just kind of watched what they did and on my own figured, okay, let's just, move around and feel for something.
Hi, I'm Dr. Veronique Desaulniers, better known as Dr. V. In 2004, I was in the shower and I was doing a self-breast exam, as I typically did about once a week, and I felt a small pea-sized nodule in my left breast. I kept going back and forth to feel the size, the texture, and notice if there was anything different about this lump versus my own breast tissue. But my gut told me that it was not a typical nodule from my fibrocystic breasts, but there was something very different about this lump. Finding that lump changed the course of my life, both professionally and personally, and for that reason, I'm so passionate about empowering women to feel confident in touching their own breasts.
Immediately, I felt like it was cancer. I knew it was, but I tried to just stay positive. I didn't want to receive it and kind of speak it over my life, but I knew.
Women are often reluctant to touch their own breasts because they don't know what they're looking for. The breast tissue may feel lumpy or bumpy, and most women don't know how to detect a lump until it is large enough to be clearly felt, and by then the disease may have progressed. Science supports a woman's ability to detect a lump years before it may be detected by a mammogram or an ultrasound. Your fingers have hundreds of touch receptors that, if properly trained, can help you to recognize unusual changes in your breast tissue. There is literally very early detection at your fingertips, and I want to show you how. My Breast Friend is based on a tried, researched, and proven medical system that has trained physicians and clinicians around the globe for over 3 decades, and now the system is available to you.
I think just in general, there's not a lot of education for women just on our bodies in general. I mean, there's basic, health class you take in school, but as a teacher, I know what that curriculum is, and it doesn't adequately prepare women for